Mabuhay Madayaw, may buntag sa tanan, and welcome to Pep Talks. I'm Ian Garcia, your moderator for today. And with us this morning, joining us are our guests from Suguta from my right, from TEDx Lanang. This is going to be an upcoming event here at SM Lanang. We have Mr. NERO TAJAN and, MIKA BANAAG, right? Okay, namali din ako sulat ha. Sorry kayo. Nabutang tika sa Chongwa. And from Chongwa, we have with us Mr. Bobby Yap and Miss ESSY LORENZO.
Demi Ong po.
Demi Ong. Okay, sorry, mali na kuan.
Sige.
Okay, koreksyonan ko lang sa ha. Sorry naman, Carlo. And also joining us this morning is from Borrough Lasik Center, Mr. Harris TUYONGAN. Okay, so to start the ball rolling, I'll give the mic to our guests and just give us a little overview of what your upcoming events or promotions or anything that you want to share to our media all about. So we'll start with NERO and Michaela.
Hi everyone, hi to all our media partners, and also thank you Sir Ian for gracing us today. So I'm NERO from TEDx Lanang Avenue. So this event will be held this August 21, 2024 here as well at SMX. We're very excited to share with you guys that this is going to be the largest TEDx event in the country so far. And with our mission to be the largest, we partnered with the City Tourism of Davao, also the Tourism Association. At the same time, we hosted 15 of our speakers to come here, including the Miss Universe Chelsea Manalo, Miss International Pauline Amelings, the drag queen artist Miss Jade So, local artists here in Davao, Mr. Kublai Milyan, Miss Maan Chua, and also the national icon Joey Ayala will come here to perform this 15th. And we have more speakers to come, and we're very excited to host you this August 21 for TEDx Lanang.
Okay, and we also have with us JOANNA of the mall at the NUSTAR, Cebu.
Hi, I'm here to represent NUSTAR Resort Cebu. It's in Cebu. It's an integrated resort in the island of Cebu. We have hotels, we have a convention center, and we also have a mall. So primarily, we don't have a specific event. So if you can just put it on your bucket list to visit us in Cebu, to have more reasons to visit Cebu. If I may just talk a little bit about each of the property. So we have a lot of series of firsts actually that we have in NUSTAR. For example, we have the Michelin star Mott 32. We have the biggest gaming floor. We also have the first Filipino branded 5-star hotel called Philly Hotel. So it's in the details, for example, the Philly Hotel, that when you check the details, there's reminiscent of every Filipino hospitality. So it's the hospitality brand of service that we would like to convey. We also have another hotel tower that's going to open pretty soon. It's a more luxe hotel. So if Philly is there as a 5-star hotel, this is a little more elevated. This is called the NUSTAR Hotel. Coming up also, we're looking at 2026 to have a 4-star hotel. This is specifically for the MICE, the convention goers. So that's on the hotel side and that's on the gaming side. We will also open a sky deck. So for those who like the thrill, to have a beautiful view of Cebu City that's not available elsewhere, we're also asking you to look out for that. We also have as well a convention center. So if you have a need for a big event, or we also have function rooms as well, or if someone here is about to get married and you want to do a destination wedding, so ang mga girls, it's a good to nudge your husband to go there. And we also have the mall. Okay, the mall is a 4-level complex. Primarily, what we want to feature is that we are a luxury mall. So luxury meaning who is with us? We have Louis Vuitton, we have Dior, we have Tiffany & Co. and company. We have Bulgari, Tory Burch, Universe, Off-White, Remova recently opened as well. We have Gucci, we have Celine, we have Burberry, ano pa ba? We have Saint Laurent, we also have Givenchy, we also have Ferragamo, and many other luxury brands. So, naninidig yung balibo ko. Because we're very proud of this because it's the first in the Vismin to be available. So which means you don't have to go elsewhere. It's just an hour away if you would like to travel via plane to visit these luxury stores. So we actually have a website. So that's www.NUSTAR Cebu, NUSTAR Resort. You can look at that, or you can follow us in our Facebook pages. So there, I'm taking a lot of time, but we're we'd like to please invite everyone to come visit us. Our Facebook page is there, so if you have updates. And all of these are actually open already. So there's also a lot of tie-ups with banks and credit cards. So just in case you want to buy your early Christmas gifts as well.
And I'm sure you'll be interested later on. We'll be asking more questions about
yeah,
NUSTAR.
I'd be happy.
The good thing about it, it's a
questions.
one-stop destination for leisure, recreation, MICE, and
entertainment.
gaming.
Yeah. So primarily, we want to be on the map of Cebu. Your visit to Cebu is not complete if you haven't visited NUSTAR.
All right. Okay. Thanks so much, Joanna. And now, for the one of the mga institution na dito sa Davao, the Davao Chonghua High School, and they'll be celebrating their centennial very soon. So can you tell us more about your celebration?
Yes, okay. So 大家早上好 ，Yes， 早上好，我是王仁仁，那我中文中学的中文部副主任。I am Danny the Assistant Chinese Principal of Davao Chonghua High School。我们学校呢，在这个今年的9月份，29日和28日要庆祝我们单元校庆音乐会。那我们的以那个庆祝1个世纪以来对服务你的作业所做出的奉献。The Davao Chonghua High School is about to celebrate its centennial celebration this September 2024 with the theme of celebrating a century of dedication to service, virtue, and excellence. So as we would also like to thank Mr. Ian to giving us this opportunity to reintroduce our school, our alma mater. I'm actually an alumna of Davao Chonghua High School, and together with me is Sir Bobby. There's also an alumnus of the school. Now, the Davao Chonghua High School is a school who offers both the English and Chinese curriculum. We are the only school in Davao City that offers 5 subjects for a Chinese curriculum. We offer the Chinese language arts, conversation, writing, composition, and the music and arts. Now, the Davao Chonghua High School, true to its core values of service, virtue, and excellence, we have embodied the core value of service and virtue through various events, pocket events for the centennial celebration. Starting with this, just last February, we have partnered with Davao City Tourism Office for the Lutong Chinoy 2024, the first ever Lutong Chinoy caravan of Davao City. And then we had the centennial tree planting, our medical mission, and just the recently held friendly basketball game of our alumni. Now, the Davao Chonghua High School, being true to its tradition, is this celebration, our 100th founding anniversary, is not only a milestone of Davao Chonghua High School. This is actually a milestone of the Filipino Chinese community in Davao City who have paved the way for us to be celebrating this legacy, because the Davao Chonghua High School was built by the efforts and power of the Filipino Chinese community in Davao City. Now, to prove how we embody the virtue of excellence, I have here Mr. Bobby Yap, who will expound more on how we embody excellence in our school.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, for all the Davaoeños here present, you must observe that our school has undergone a change of name 3 times already. It was first known as Davao Chinese High School. It was this was an outpouring of the need of the Chinese community to have a dedicated school that offers Chinese curriculum. So in 1923, the leaders of the Chinese community grouped themselves and wants to establish the school in 1923, and eventually it opened in 1924 in a two-room building at San Pedro. The current, the present address is not the first address of our school. It was the first two rooms was established at somewhere the old Merco along San Pedro Street, no. And then after the family of Villa Abrele, donated about a hectare of land. That is the time when we constructed our building. Now I'm here to talk about the name change. First name was Davao Chinese High School, but the Chinese character is Namao Chonghua Chongxie. So originally it is already Davao Chonghua. I don't know what they were thinking at that time, maybe to make it more Filipinized for everybody to understand. So they put Davao Chinese High School. Then after martial law was declared by the then President Ferdinand Marcos Sr., he declared that all foreign schools, not only Chinese schools, foreign schools should not have foreign sounding name. So after 2 years after martial law, we changed the name into Davao Central High School. But the Chinese character remains the same. Now, because of political and other social changes in our country, they allowed us to revert back to the the original name, translating the Chinese character to Davao Chonghua High School. And also, I think the proponent before, they don't want to use the Chonghua because all over the Philippines there were a lot of Chonghua, even a Chonghua hospital.
Because Chonghua means Chinese school, right?
No, it's like Chinese Filipinos.
Chinese Filipinos.
Yeah, like Chinoy, or in our Hokkien Oi or our Hokkien dialect, it's Lanang. Because the one coming from China are Taidyok. Okay. So you know something about us.
Chinese school is sa Stella.
Okay. Actually, these other schools in Davao, Chinese schools, are already offshoot from Davao Chonghua.
Yeah.
Most of the organizers of the schools, now we have around 5 Chinese schools in Davao. Their organizers or the pioneering, the charter members of their board of trustees are graduates from Davao Chonghua. Okay. So we welcome that development because Davao is also growing in the population of the Chinese community. So I'm here to expound more on how the Chinese community, especially the business sector and the alumni, we have numerous alumni already because of our existence.
And you have a lot of notable alumni.
Alumni also, we have Palangka awardee, national artist, Ang Kyokok is our alumnus. I don't know if you know you have heard of the film Gulong. The playwright Jenny Lim, Palangka awardee is also our alumna. And Mr. Tony Tangkakyong, the Jollibee World Entrepreneur of the Year awardee. I don't know who doesn't know him, no? Is also our alumnus. The whole sibling, the entire siblings, no, are our alumnus, no. So I'm here to expound more, if you want me to expound more, on how the community helped the school survive 100 years and maybe 100 years more. Okay, thank you.
It's going to be very interesting. I'm sure daghan mga pangutana from our friends. And you also with us, Harris Tuyongan. So what's new with the Borrough Lasik Center?
Okay. So hello everyone. So I'm Harris. So I'll be representing Borrough Lasik Center. So Borrough Lasik Center is an eye institute in the Philippines. So basically we are focusing on LASIK eye surgery. So what is LASIK eye surgery? So basically, we are correcting vision who has astigmatism, farsightedness, nearsightedness. So I think Sir Ian also has.
Yeah, I was once a client of Borrough.
Yeah,
with my left eye.
Yeah, last February, 2022, right?
2 years. Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years ago. So yun, we are targeting those people who have those kinds of problems. So many people are curious na, ano ba yung LASIK? Masakit ba yan? Is it painful? Is it painless, bloodless? So basically, LASIK surgery is a bladeless, bloodless procedure, so you will not feel anything throughout this procedure. So basically, I am also a LASIK patient din last year, so I have a 400 eye grade dati. So na yun, naging 20/20 vision na. So I'm very thankful with Borrough Lasik Center na at least back to na normal na yung vision ko. Dati sobrang kapal ng ng glasses. Ngayon okay na. So we have marami na kaming patients all over the Philippines. So we have branches in MOA, Metro Manila, Iloilo City, Bacolod, Davao, and Cagayan de Oro, and General Santos City. So we are catering many patients all over the Philippines. So kahit malalayong lugar, meron nga mga taga Sulu, Zamboanga, pupunta pa talaga ng Davao or Manila just to have their LASIK. So yun, so if any of us here are interested for LASIK surgery, you may follow us in our Facebook pages, Borrough Lasik Center. We have Visayas, Mindanao, and Manila. So we are very accessible throughout the country po. So yun po. And also pala, next week is our Abrizer relaunching. So I'm inviting everyone na gusto magpa-check ng eyes. We have a free suitability test. So you can check your eyes kung kamusta yung eye grade nyo. Kung fit ba kayo for LASIK, you can visit us anytime sa Abrizer. For free po. So yun po. So thank you for listening.
I'm sure there'll be, I can attest that it's really painless, no? Because we did the procedure for 10 minutes lang ata or something, no? And then it's done. Then,
Yes, exactly.
but then again, we'll ask you later kung kinsa ba pwede, who are qualified to have LASIK. Because when I had my procedure, it was not LASIK because there were some criteria.
Yes.
So we'll know more about that later.
All right, no problem.
Okay, so we'll open now the floor for questions from our friends sa media. Isa magsugod, Gio.
Hello. Sige, question sa Chong. Can you tell us the activities that you're going to do sa 100th celebration anniversary, no? Yes.
So for the Davao Chong High School, we have 3 days event starting from September 27, 28, and 29. For September 27, we actually have the Centennial Motorcade along with the PEP rally. So we're actually inviting our friends from media if you can cover for that. And then on September 28, we have the celebration inside the school. That would be in the Davao Chong High School. For those who don't know, Davao Chong High School is located at Santa Ana Avenue, corner JP Laurel Avenue, just beside the Gmail Bahada. And then for the September 29, 2024, we have our Centennial Celebration Concert here at SMX. So that would be the, as we call, the grandest event of the Davao Chong High School Centennial Celebration, as we will be highlighting students' performances both in modern and Chinese dances, especially that, I'm not sure if all of you know, but our school is actually very famous for dragon and lion dances. We're only the institution here in Davao that actually offers lion and dragon dances with yo-yos and traditional dances for the girls and the boys. And then we also have our where we will highlight our educators, because one of the values that the Chongwa instill in both of us is to always be grateful, not only to our alma mater, but for also the educators who have shaped us on who we are today. And that is how we embody actually the service, the core value of excellence. And actually, we actually have our students here who is showing how much they support this event and how excited they are in this upcoming festivities of Davao Chong High School. So just a recapitulation po, September 27 is our Centennial Motorcade, September 28 is our school celebration inside the school, and September 29 is the Centennial Celebration Concert here at SMX.
is it open for the public?
The one that is open for the public is for the school celebration po, September 28. However, if you want to cover the event, we can manage or we can talk about it soon. Kung ano po, with our event coordinator. But we will welcome, of course, the media. And we also have Facebook Live for that po. So you can follow our Facebook page, that is Davao Chong High School 100 celebration. But we are inviting you po to join us on the festivities on September 28 at our school. Yan siya po, kasi yun siya yung open to all na lang po. Kasi medyo, as I've said, medyo limited ang SMX. And with the huge number of alumni that the school have produced, we cannot cater to them all. As kanina po, we have alumni from every parts of the world who would also really want to come. But due to the limited number, we cannot open it for all of them. Which is why we have the school celebration that is open for all. Yes po.
And if I may ask lang, like, what makes this celebration unique? Like, anong highlight niya, tapos ano yung aim niya?
Our aim is actually based on our theme. We aim to celebrate our century, a century of dedication to our service of virtue and excellence. The Davao Chong High School is actually a living legacy of how the Chinese community as a whole have honed, or how powerful camaraderie and unity is. Because I have mentioned, we also aim to show our gratitude to the, as I have mentioned, the Villa family who have donated the plot of land that the school is currently standing on. And then we also aim to celebrate our excellence in both the dances and the excellence of our alumni. So it's actually a celebration of excellence of both the school and the people who have built the school. Yes po.
And lastly lang, may target kayo na participants to join sa 28?
Ang target participants, you mean kung sino yung magpasok po? Anyone can enter po. We is open to the community po.
Wala kayong specific number to target?
Specific number to target, wala po.
Sige.
Kung kaya magpasok-pasok lang po, yung ganun po sa 28.
During the September 28, that event will be held at the school campus, no? And it's open for everybody to witness. But on September 29, it will be held here sa SMX. So we are targeting about 4,000 guests, no? But most of them are, we will allow only the alumni and the current students. But we have special guests like our benefactors, sponsors, no? And let me add something, no, a little bit about the previous questions about the aim of this celebration. When it is with the business community, the Chinese community, and the alumni as a whole, our aim is to improve the school more, no. So we will not just rest because we have already achieved 100 years. So infrastructure-wise, we have improved tremendously for about 2 decades already, and it is a continuing effort. Right now, we have raffle tickets, no, sold to anybody can buy the raffle tickets. Proceeds of that will also be returned to the school for the infrastructure. Actually, in the past 2 years, especially in the pandemic time, because there was no face-to-face classes, we took advantage of it by renovating the school. Actually, all rooms now are air-conditioned. No rooms are not air-conditioned, even the library, no? Now, the library, we are planning to make it an e-library or electronic library after this event. Now, regarding our egress and ingress to the school campus, we also initiated RFID chips on the IDs of the children. So upon entering the campus, you just only tap their ID on the scanner, and immediately the scanner or the system will text the guardians or the parents that their children entered the campus at this particular day and a particular time. So it's the same also when they goes out of the campus. So the system will text the parents and the guardians that their children left the campus already at this particular time and this particular date. So those are the infrastructures we have initiated, no? Aside from renovating the rooms. Now the rooms are all modular tables. We don't use already the traditional armchair tables or the desks. All the tables came from China. They are plastic, industrial plastic, made of industrial plastic. So they have individual tables and chairs. So the children will be more motivated. They have a privacy, a private area of the for themselves, and they will also they will be trained to be working in an office-like environment. So it's individual table, and this year we initiated also the smart board. Actually, nakita ko sa government, sa DepEd, they have installed some smart board. Pero nauna na kami because early this year we have smart boards. We started with the preschool, the board is already, we don't use chalks already, wala nang chalk, wala nang what's that? Whiteboard marker. So they're not going to use their finger na lang. So it's touchscreen, yes. Kasi we want to catch up with technology, state-of-the-art technology. Na wala tayong magawa, we're going there. So we will, little by little, all the rooms will be equipped with smart board by after this event. Kasi medyo busy kami ngayon, So we momentarily stop the infrastructure muna. But after this, buwelo na naman. The first two big ticket is the drop-off and pick-up area na covered in case it will rain, and then the electronic library. We were inspired by our own library, City Library. Ang ganda ng City Library natin So, na-inspired kami doon. So, we want to copy it or kung pwede, mas improve, Okay. So that is in the target of this event. So we can master some amount to finance all this infrastructure from the alumni. Okay.
Yes, Gio,
last lang dyan.
Sige.
Sir Bobby na lang. Sir, kasi diba 100 years na, and then you mentioned na the school has gone through 3 different names. Can you tell us more about his history, yung importance niya din?
We have a share of the history, especially in Davao. Actually, the school during the Second World War, some of our board of trustees was even executed by the Japanese Imperial Army because that school was used as a garrison. So all over Mindanao, those the Japanese think that were their enemies were imprisoned there. Even my own lolo. Because personally in my family, we have already 3 generations of Chong. I'm the first generation and my wife. Then I have 2 sons who are physicians now, the second generation, and I have my apo over there who is currently in grade 5. She started from nursery until grade 5. So the school, if you will ask other alumni, it has really a very historic or a very background or a history is very how do you say that, yung grabe na ang history ng as it embodies, because the school was established before the city of Davao was even a chartered city. So our first permit was given by Bansalan, Davao del Sur, because Davao City was still included in Davao del Sur. In 1924, we're not even a chartered city here. So, mas matanda pa ang school namin kaysa Davao City. Okay? So, yun yung yung how rich is the history of our school. And then we have undergone so many challenges, success, everything rolled into one. Nandun na namin, na encounter na namin lahat, Okay.
Is Chong the oldest Chinese school in Mindanao?
I think so, Actually, if we're talking about the oldest school in Davao City, it's Davao City High,
Di ba sa Tomas Monteverde ang oldest? Or City High?
Kasi ang City High already celebrated the 100 years, mga 2 years ago. Parang 1922 yata ang City High. But I think sa private school, not including UIC because UIC celebrated 100 years in college. But when we're talking about elementary and high school, I think we are the oldest private school in Davao City. Before nga, na sabi nila pag you ride a taxi, you just tell the driver, Chinese school. Automatic, alam na nila kung saan. No? Okay? So, Chinese school, even ngayon,
Yeah.
Chongwa na kami, Chinese school
Nag-change
pa
na
rin.
pangalan na it's still Chinese school to
yes.
most people in Davao.
Yeah, most people in Davao.
Sige, yun na po. Sige, thank you.
Okay.
And then question sa Lasik Center. Sir, when is the relaunching by in Abriza? And then what will happen during sa relaunching?
Okay, so the relaunching for Abriza is will happen on August 20, 2024, which is Tuesday. So it will start around 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. So what we expect in our launching is that, of course, there will be media partners, influencers, and also one of our surgeons and executives from Borrough Lasik Center. So many surgeons all over the Philippines, like especially our ophthalmologists, will be visiting our Davao branch, which is Abriza. So doon, many people or many our guests can ask questions about Lasik, and our surgeons will also give them mga customized answers for them. Example, kung sir, naka-glasses kayo, so we can ask questions from our head ophthalmologist, Dr. Saradja, or other mga surgeons namin. We also have local doctors actually in Davao that can also do some checks then if you want to have check din sa yung eyes, especially about your corneal comprehensive eye screening. So, yun po, sir.
Matagal na yung Lasik Center.
Actually,
Yung branch sa Abriza.
okay. Actually, originally sa Obrero kami located. So, ngayon lumipat kami sa mall, which is much more accessible to all people kasi, of course, mall. So, maraming parking space, maraming mga establishments, restaurants, so that yung mga example, merong patients na magpalisik, they can wait sa mga coffee shops. So, while waiting for your turn, so yun, sila na naman. Tapos, actually, Borrough Visitor starts sa originally sa MOA talaga, Mall of Asia. Tapos we branch out from different parts of the Philippines. First branch na nag-branch kami sa Davao City. So parang 2 years na kami dito or 3 years na pala, sorry. So we have already, marami na kami na surgery dito sa Mindanao, at least mga 10,000 eyes na namin, and more pa to come. So hopefully, maraming ako nakita na glasses dito, baka gusto yung magpa-LASIK. So don't hesitate to come with us, talk to us, contact me or our Facebook page mismo.
Okay. Clarify lang sir, kasi you mentioned free man siya, no? Sino yung pwede lang maka-avail yung may impairment sa mata lang?
Okay, actually open to all to siya. So if ever kung meron kayong alinlangan or siguro curious kayo sa yung eye condition, you can visit us kung gusto niyo makita yung eye grade nyo, eye pressure, or anything na mga problems nyo. Our clinic is meron namang optometrist 24 from 9 to 5. So sila, everyday nandun sila available. So you can always visit us. Our nurses are also there to cater your questions din po. So, and also, ang age limit din kasi ng LASIK is 18 years old yung pinakabata, and yung pinakamatanda is 50 years old. So,
50 ba? Last time 42 daw.
42.
So, wala ko nakasunod sa LASIK.
Oo nga, sir. Kasi
Pero why is that?
Kasi as we grow older kasi, especially sa mga advanced age, so mga people have that kind of age. So yun, ang nire-recommend namin is Presby Max like what you had last 2022, right? So yun, so mga bata yung medyo kung medyo fresh pa naman yung eyes, so okay pa. So they can have LASIK, which is much more, actually ang LASIK kasi is sobrang bilis ng recovery period. So at least kung nagpa-LASIK ka today, the next day okay na. So of course you will feel medyo numbness pa, dryness sa mata, pero of course you have to take our meds din para at least maganda yung recovery throughout the journey nyo sa LASIK surgery. So again, it's a bloodless, painless na procedure. So you don't have to get scared or final destination ng vibes. So it's all good talaga. So yun po.
And the good thing about Borrough is that you don't just do LASIK. There are other services that you also have, no? like for example, what I had before, because wala ko nag-qualify sa LASIK, there's this, what's tawag sa the next best thing to LASIK for my age. Kato ang na-avail ako na service. And they will tell you kung which eye, namugay ba na ako magpalisik ko because di ko makakita ang tarong. But actually, it's the doctor who will tell you kung what procedure is right for you and which eye can qualify for LASIK. Tama ba?
Yes, that's right po. So before the procedure, of course, you will undergo a comprehensive eye screening. So first, eye grade test, eye pressure test, yung which ay yung next step is yung pinaka-important, comprehensive eye screening. So doon i-check ang cornea nyo kung gaano ka-thick yung cornea, how dry your eye is, and also ano ba yung most fit sa yung eye condition. So it's a customized eye service for you po. So kung gusto niyo i-LASIK go, okay, go. But of course, the ophthalmologist or the surgeon will check your eyes thoroughly para at least maganda yung kalabasan ng LASIK surgery po. Yan po.
Okay. Last question na lang din, sir.
Yes,
Is LASIK Center a very busy facility? Madami ba kayong ginakater na patients?
Actually, sige, for the record, every month we have at least mga 100 patients every month. So imagine, so every year at least baka umabot kami ng mga 2,000 eyes. So if we're going to sum it up, so medyo malaki talaga ang demand ng LASIK surgery. Kasi in our condition, in our society right, our lifestyle natin, maraming mga bata or mga people who are parang babad sa computer, screen time, so which can also affect their vision din for a long run. So yun, doon, pwede naman kayo mag-glasses if ever gusto nyo talaga mag-glasses. Pero there also another option if you want to get rid of your contact lens or eyeglasses, which is LASIK surgery.
Even today, sir, no? 100 patients pa rin ang laki.
Yes. Siguro yung pinakamatumal na yung mahina na days, baka mga 70 patients or mga 50 patients. Pero still, it's quite expensive procedure. I will not, muna. So yun, pero marami kasing people na nag-save, especially Blue months sa kanilang Christmas bonus para parang gift of wishes para sa kanilang sarili or for someone else. So yun, so we're eyeing na baka in this upcoming months, September, October, November, December, maraming patients na magpapalisik talaga.
Sige.
Yun po. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Carlo?
Yes, good morning to our distinguished guest. I would just like to directly ask muna to Ma'am Joanna if you may expound on it, what sets apart with the hotel, I suppose, in Cebu compared to other areas that would entice Davaoenos and also the tourists alike to check in po.
Well, bottom line, what makes Philly, because Philly is the resort, the hotel that's open right now. It's a 5-star Filipino branded service. So, like for example, you go to other hotels. Other hotels have their own brand, or they borrow, or they use the international branding or standards in terms of service and facilities. But this one, like for Philly Hotel, this is the first Filipino luxury hotel brand. So I think that in itself will set it apart. Plus the fact it's located in an integrated resort. So meaning you go to the hotel not just to sleep or to eat, but you have the whole complex. So you have the whole integrated resort to do shopping, gaming, to experience, for example, the first of its kind in the Philippines, like Mott 32. So you can't go anywhere else. Although you could go to Hong Kong or you could go to Singapore, I think, if I'm not mistaken, but that is one of the compelling reasons that you'd like to go. The mall, for example, will offer you the biggest in terms of blueprint for luxury. So in one spot, it's just there. So primarily, to sum it up, there are two things. Number one, it's a Filipino branded service. So this is for the Philly Hotel. Plus, its location in an integrated resort allows you to do so many other things, and not just a hotel stay. And there is as well coming, I think this year would be the NUSTAR hotel. So it's an ultra luxe hotel. So if Philly is a 5-star, this is quite higher. So it's a more elevated luxury stay.
Yes. So you mean to say the assurance of the tourists alike that to visit, to check in is all in one, I suppose.
Yes.
Right, diretso takang sa TEDx if I would, with your kind indulgence. I don't want to preempt of what will they expect for the speakers, but what will be they talking, and compared to the previous TEDx conventions, I suppose, in some other places, but what audience can expect from those speakers that they will be doing po, and to give inspirational messages po from the different walks of life.
Alright, mabuhay and malayaw everyone. So for the TEDx Lanang Avenue happening this August 21 at SMX Convention Center, we're actually doing a multidisciplinary approach. So the 15 speakers that we have are coming from different industries. We have an engineer, we have a Miss Universe, we have an artist, an AI expert, and so on and so forth, because we aim to give our audience different perspectives and ideas in a goal of like what do you call this, holistic approach to everyone. Anything you want to add?
Yes, so basically what sets us apart kasi there have been a total of 150 plus TEDx's in the Philippines, but most of it were only held by schools. So for example, there was recently TEDx British School Manila, TEDx ADNU, TEDx UP Diliman. In the Philippines so far, especially here in Mindanao, it's very rare to have a TEDx event. And our mission here, actually why we held it here in Davao, are two things. Number one, to celebrate the largest TEDx in the Philippines, and secondly, to really make a mark that Mindanao has something to offer and beyond. So in our mission of doing that, we really wanted to aim talaga na, hey guys, this isn't just another TEDx event, but our goal here is to bring in people from different backgrounds and different expertise. We want to present Mindanao as this is the culmination pot of talents, culture, and perspectives. Like for example, for Mindanao art, we have Mr. Kublai Milian, who's very elusive in the media, and it's so rare for him to share his body of work. We also have Miss Maan Chua, who sang a lot of Kadayawan songs. We have Patrick Ko, the chef who have a lot of restaurants here in Mindanao. We have Miss Nina Ledesma, who is actually the CEO of Joji Ilagan and the Tourism Association president. But aside from that, we wanted to bring in other perspectives beyond Mindanao. So we actually asked for the Miss Universe to come here to talk about her advocacies. To talk about pageantry, we also asked Pauline Ameling to talk about transgender awareness and advocacy, and the drag artistry we tapped Miss Jade So, who's a rising artist right now globally. And also we have a very rare voice from Cebu, who's a burn survivor when she was 11 years old. She talks to the She Talks Asia Summit and also featured in Vogue, Miss Lara Lasam, who will share about her journey of discovering her own definition of beauty. So really what sets us apart is we wanted to share the voice that this is what Mindanao has to offer and beyond. And we are indeed the largest TEDx in the Philippines so far.
Okay, last on my part, what is the implication and the impact of those attendees listening to various stories from different walks of life, attending the TEDx events, and how will they be able to be the next speakers right in front to share their advocacies and their stories for the next generations to come?
TEDx is very famous for their sharing of ideas and knowledge for tech, education, engineering, and data and sciences. In fact, actually, Mika and us, and also our head organizer, Gilbert, were very big fans of watching TEDx. We watch it during our lunchtime, our break. So we were really advocates for getting inspired by these talks. So we're expecting a total of 500 participants actually here in SMX. They're a mix of students, entrepreneurs, business owners, CEOs, dignitaries. And really the impact that we're trying to measure are two things. Number one is they will be able to be inspired to also see in themselves na, if Kublai can actually pursue art and make money out of it, maybe I can do that as well. And at the same time, they will enact what they learn into their communities. So I think the beauty of our community so far, the people who bought tickets from us, they're actually change makers in their own way. Like we're seeing leaders in their community, doctors, entrepreneurs, business leaders, renowned business leaders and dignitaries who are going to attend the event. And we're seeing that through TEDx, through the event, we can only measure the impact by what they will enact after they get inspired during the event. Listening to our 15 wonderful speakers is August 21.
I'm just curious, no? Is the TEDx related to the international TED Talks?
Yes. So TEDx is a global brand.
Okay.
So what differentiates TED Talks from TEDx is that TEDx are independently organized. So in the Philippines, talaga TEDx's pa lang sa lahat, but we're still affiliated with a global brand. This means all of the talks after this August 21, they will be published in the global channels of TEDx.
And who does the choosing of the speakers?
Oh.
And how are they?
Yeah.
How were they selected?
So the organizing committee actually created the speakers, and we develop a lot of communities. So we have the selection committee, the standards committee. We measure them based on their impact, based on the body of work they have done so far, and at the same time, we measure them based on the community they have built in their communities. So for example, before we selected Kublai Milian, we have a roster of artists in Mindanao pa lang na we have like 3. So for example, if mag-notice Sir Kublai, sino yung next option natin, ganun, something like that. So we really chose the best of the best in their industries. I feel like if there's one industry that we have underrepresented, it's the medical field, because it's really hard to select, because TEDx is very sensitive with their sciences, so we have to verify the data, the research, and whatnot.
So out of the 15, how many speakers are from Mindanao?
Oh, we have a total of 10 actually, and then 5 are coming from outside Mindanao. But there's a special case because we have from entrepreneurship, Miss Carla Singson, who's actually a Davaoeña, but she's now based in Mexico. Right now, she's traveling from Mexico, USA to Davao just to be here for the TEDx.
All right. To Joanna naman, kasi the last time I remember when we visited NUSTAR, no, it was not totally complete pa. So right now, ilang percentage na ba complete ang the whole complex? And what else are we going to expect?
I think the whole complex in general is close to being complete. What is newly being built is the third tower, which is the hotel that is 4-star and geared for...
Do you have a name of the hotel already?
It's Grand Summit Hotel.
Grand Summit.
And this will also have the Performing Arts Theater. So that's what is to look out for, I think, in 2026. We will open as well the water park facility this year and the sky deck.
So we expect everything to be complete by 2026, more or less.
That is the target, yeah.
Okay. And what is the profile so far of your visitors right now in NUSTAR? Do you have like a background from where are they from in the Philippines?
Well, majority is from the Philippines, but we do have a lot of visitors from Korea, in the US. And in terms of Philippines, what I know is there's a lot of visitors as well coming from the Mindanao area. Yeah, but as to percentages, I can get back to you on that. But there's a noticeable visitor from the Mindanao area.
Yeah, because the good thing about this, we don't have to go to Manila anymore, no? Aside from the traffic and then the possible delays in flights, it's closer, no? Perfect to.
And there's also the
Cebu.
CC-Lex. So
yes.
you can also get to the property aside from the usual routes that you take. There's also the CC-Lex.
And for the information of our friends, where exactly is the location of?
This is an SRP. The South Road Properties.
And how accessible is it to the airport, to the bus station?
The airport, I think, the airport is 30 to 45 minutes, depending on traffic. So you have 2 options, depending on traffic again. So there's the CC-Lex or the usual route. And we also have buses. There are buses, we have free buses and shuttle services in key areas in Cebu City. So if you would need to go to the property, we have that as well.
So those who are not staying in the hotel can visit still the property.
You can visit anytime.
By taking the buses.
Yeah.
And the good thing is free.
It's free.
All right. Okay, na ba tayo questions from our media friends, mga content creator friends?
Hello. Sa Borrough, like you said, sir, yung walang final destination na magaganap. Ano pong mga possible risks? Kasi one patient kilala ko mentioned na meron daw risk sa pag-earthquake, gano'n, na baka mag-move daw yung ano. So, can you confirm po if it's potential risk?
Okay, so sa mga risks regarding sa LASIK surgery, so of course is parang environmental factor, so we can control earthquakes, storms. So siguro kung magkalindol man, simba ko palayo, okay naman kasi our facilities are all built naman for ganun mga magnitude of events like mga lindol. So if ever magkalindol during the surgery, don't worry, our staff, the surgeons and the nurses are all trained naman sa mga emergencies. So they will make sure that the patient is safe, the procedure is still smooth sailing pa rin throughout the process pa rin. So you don't have to worry if ever magka-brownout man. Our machines have built-in generator or battery, so it can last until 1 hour pa, or pwede mag-last mga 4 surgeries or 5 surgeries. So it's all safe pa rin. So foolproof po yung procedure if ever, kung magkaganon man. And regarding sa final destination of VIGE, so parang example, mayroong mga blades and all. No, we'll not be using any blades at all. So ang gagawin lang nila is laser lang gagalaw sa yung eyes. So you don't have to do anything talaga. So parang yung the doctor will tell you na stay steady lang, just steady lang, focus on the blinking light. Then parang parang 20 minutes, parang few seconds lang literally, kasi I also experienced it din first hand yung procedure mismo. So I know, so example, merong mga patients nagtatanong sa akin, sir, kamusta yung eyes niyo po? Is it parang namatay ba kayo sa nervous ganun? Hindi naman, parang very friendly naman yung chinichika ka pa ng surgeon na, "Oy, kamusta ka na?" Parang talk show sa loob ng OR, parang ganun. So the surgeon will comfort you and the nurses will also be there to support you din throughout the process po.
Thank you, sir. As Davao Chong, Davao Chong is a high school institution, correct?
Yes, so that's right. We offer from preschool to senior high school.
Since it's been 100 years, are you planning to apply a college like
Okay, for that, Sister Bobby ang sasagot.
For the meantime, I don't think so. We are more focused on the dual curriculum. But let us not be misunderstood, no? Our school is dual curriculum, but we welcome the pure Filipinos, no? The pure Filipinos among us. We have a lot of students who came from pure Filipino families. So we have a program on how they will manage to cope up with the dual curriculum. So it's not really that we are only accepting students as Chinese descent or either mestizo or pure Chinese, but we also welcome very much the Filipinos in our school. And we have plenty of alumni who are pure Filipinos that excelled in our school, even in the Chinese curriculum.
Are you planning soon, sir, to branch out like any other school? Meron sila sa South, meron sila or it will just stay in the heart of the city?
For the meantime, we still stay in the heart of the city, but it depends if the situation calls for it. We can expand because city is growing also, no? So we are expecting that we should grow also with the city. So it is a possibility.
Thank you, sir. For NUSTAR, ma'am, I heard that yung Grand Complex will be next at 2026 po yung no?
The third tower.
Okay,
the third hotel.
But the NUSTAR itself, ma'am, will it be mag-build po ba kayo dito sa Davao?
So far, there are no plans yet. But if that happens, I'm sure we will reach out and spread the word.
Alright, thank you. Yan lang po.
Okay, thank you. Maya?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know if this question is being asked already. Why should Davaoenos go to? Why should Davaoenos visit NUSTAR?
Well, the NUSTAR complex as a whole has compelling reasons for visits. There are the first of its kind. Like I was saying earlier, there's Mod 32. We will have the water park and the sky deck. We have the biggest gaming floor. There's the hotel for the Filipino branded service. There's also the mall. So the mall in one space is you can find most of the luxury brands in one space. So you don't have to hop when you go to Manila, for example. You don't have to hop from one outlet to the other because we have a lot of luxury brands. If I may, there's like, for example, there's Louis Vuitton, there's Dior, there's Gucci, there's Bulgari, Tiffany, Burberry, Boss, Universe, Off-White, Tory Burch, Rimowa, Boss, and Versace is also there. Ferragamo, Loewe, Saint Laurent, Givenchy, and I mentioned Ferragamo already. So we have those luxury brands in all one place.
We went. Our last visit to NUSTAR was during the Christmas lighting, and the opening of the Japanese the food street.
That was the strip.
Yeah,
so
the food
when you
strip.
visited, I think what was open was Il Primo, Barcino, Kazua Prime. I think that was Kazua Prime, and Mod 32. So it's in that row. When you visited, the one that was open for the mall was at the second floor. So the second floor, wherein we had the casual dining restaurants. So there's Cafe Laguna, Yunwa the Premium by Kaya. There's Tom and Tom's. There's Taiwan Shabu Shabu. The cinemas, the Premier Cinemas is there as well. So you can have the best cinematic experience there. Very recently, we also opened the other side of level 2. So we now have the specialty shops like iSociety, Jewelmer, ROX Playground. We also have Soul Republic, and we also have Starbucks on that level. So, and then we also opened the third floor for where Time Zone is in the food hall in December last year. So it was only very recently that we were able to complete the level 1, the luxury brand. So that's what we're pushing now.
What makes you optimistic that you have such market here in Davao City?
And this was really the feedback from our tenants. They're saying, "Ma'am, dakan kay taga Davao, moari diri. Unya, kanang low key kayo ba?" And then so and we know there is a lot of potential not only in Davao but our Mindanao visitors as well, visitors from Mindanao, because we know there's a lot.
Thank you.
When Davaoenos go there, do they usually go there for gaming, shopping,
That
or
one I'm not
staycation?
quite sure, but because it's the whole, and there's also the Data Privacy Act, so
Let's not talk about
so we can't really track where they are. So it's just really more of qualified ano lang from our tenants.
Other from Davao City, who's staying at 100 plus night
That one I'm not sure as well, but we do have the villas. The villas is we have 3 villas. We have Villa 1. Villa 1 is the smallest. I think it's about 400,000 plus per night. So it has 3 rooms. There's the Villa 2, which is the second biggest, and then there's the Villa 3, which is the biggest of them all, which is above 600,000 level, 600 or 700,000. This one has a complete butler service 24/7. You have your own study, you have your own kitchen, you have your own library, you have your own gym. So it really goes with that. But rest assured, we have regular rooms. I mean, don't get daunted by the fact, mahal na okay.
For
Hundreds
mortals
of
like
thousands,
us.
no? For mortals like me. But really, we do have our regular rooms at Philly Hotel.
What's the range of your rates from
Ooh.
as low as and as high as?
I think it's about, Apollo and then about 8,000. But that already comes with breakfast, and I'm telling you, the breakfast is fantastic.
Even your regular rooms are very nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. So to tell you the truth, like when I would eat breakfast there, good na ko for the whole day. Okay, busog-lusog. Yeah. The Villas
May itatag natin.
But the Villas really is a really it's something as well that's worth visiting, no? But yeah, but it's really worth it, yun.
Apollo? Okay. Napakay question ay. For TEDx, how can the public participate in your program? How much is the tickets? Where can they avail of the tickets?
Okay, so we have a website. It's tedxlanang.com, and we have 3 tiers. The first one is the regular pass, priced at $2,999. Yung inclusions yan will be 9 merch. We have a lot of merch like the shirt, even the lanyard, the ID, some button pins, a notebook. So it's like a literally.
But you're able to see the whole.
Yes, of course.
All 15 speakers.
Yes, yes, and it's jam-packed in one day with performances from Paul Pablo, Joey Ayala. Yeah, and it's hosted by Kari Chua. So we have that regular pass at $2,999. Aside from the 9 merch, we also have lunch and snacks for those participants. And then next to the regular pass is a starter pass. It's priced at $1,799 for the students who, of course, medyo hindi na carry yung $2,999 na budget. So that's why we included the starter pass. It only includes the lanyard and snacks, and of course the 15 speakers and the performances. And if you are not able to go to the venue SMX on 21, especially for the speakers, since they have their relatives across the globe or in other areas of the country, then they will be able to join through with a virtual pass. And it's only priced at $999. So yun. We have a booth actually. It's in the atrium right now, and after this, we will be there. So if you're interested to ask us about it, inquire, and maybe of course also buy your tickets, you may go to us there in the atrium. It's just behind the elevator beside Cinnabon. So yeah, see you.
Actually, to plug na rin, so we have a press conference din this August 20th. So the event is August 21, but we have a press conference / meet and greet here here in Cinema 6 din. So we want to thank so much SM Lanang for partnering with us, also SMX, and also Mapua and Philippine Airlines for partnering with us and making this possible. So for our press conference, you can actually meet as the speakers for 30 minutes lang siya, and then para siyang pasilit before the actual event on August 21.
The starter pack is exclusively for students, or it's
it's open for everyone. Kasi parang we noticed na yung reklamo ng iba, parang mahal ng 3K, parang hindi ko carry yun.
So baka iba yung budget nila is pang starter pack lang, so they can still join.
Yes, so we lowered it to 1.8. Kasi parang for us, it will not happen na kasi soon here in Davao. It's so rare to gather these people in one room. So parang we don't want them to miss it.
Alright. Any questions before we wrap things up? Yes.
Yeah, I have heard about 2 beauty queens. What would be the different topic they will be having?
Yeah, so we have Pauline Amelings and Chelsea Manalo. So they're very big in the pageantry scene. Yung topic ni Pauline naman, we can't reveal the entire thing, but from what she shared us. So context about Pauline, she failed a lot during her pageantry stint. So what I mean by failing is parang she repeated over and over and over again. And she will talk about her experience in pageantry, the body shaming there, the culture. So parang siyang revelation of what we don't see in this on the stage. While Chelsea Manalo naman will communicate her advocacy leading up to her competition in Mexico. Mexico ba or parang...
Mexico.
Oh yeah, Mexico.
Yeah. How about the other one? There is a beauty expert or something?
So we have Lara Lasam who's from Cebu. Her talk is very interesting kasi we have 2 beauty queens, right, who really strive for looking almost perfect on TV. Whereas Lara Lasam, she's a burn survivor when she was 11 years old. So she had a very different concept of beauty, accepting what beautiful means and redefining what it means for her as well.
Correct. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so wala ating questions, ha? Any more? Anything more? Wala na. Okay, so before we wrap things up, baka napay madungog na information that our guests would like to share. We'll start with Harris. Would you like to invite again our media friends to Borrough? And what can they expect? Are there any promos, upcoming promos?
Alright, so hi everyone. So I'm inviting everyone here, especially our media partners and also our guests here, to join us in our advisory launching of Borrough Lasik Center. So it will happen on August 20, 2024 at 11 a.m. So I'm inviting you. So you will be enjoying, of course, talks with our surgeons, our industry leaders out there, and also different people in mga media natin, and also mga influencers, and also of course, later on, meron kami mga short gatherings, so you can have an intimate talk with us, with Borrough Lasik Center surgeons, ophthalmologists, and other people na present din doon. So, yun po. Thank you so much and see you there po.
Okay, Sir Bobby and Ma'am Demi.
So once again, I would like to invite everyone to join us in the Centennial Legacy of Davao Chong High School this September 27 from Motorcade, and September 28 we open to all festivities, Centennial Founding Anniversary of the school and located in our school. So I hope that we will see each other again soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Joanna?
We look forward to seeing you in Cebu when time allows. Please let us know, drop us a note. You will find all the updates on our website, www.newstar.ph, or specific to the mall, you can visit us at the mall at NUSTAR at Facebook.
And of course, your socials, so
That's
you have all the updates there.
It's all there.
And Micaela and
So I'm inviting all of you guys, students, entrepreneurs, freelancers, or whatever industry you are in, please come and join us this August 21 at SMX Convention Center, SM Lanang. And we would also like to thank all of our sponsors and partners who helped us make this event successful. By the way, we are still open for sponsors actually, so if you are interested to be part of the largest TEDx event in the Philippines, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. You can come to us later, or you can email us at hello@tedxlanang.com. So thank you so much.
Nero? By the way, how many guests are you expecting to?
A total of 500. Actually, yung
500
yung capacity niya talaga sa SMX is 1K. But for our sponsors, we wanted them to be inside as well. So the total capacity ng attendees is at 500. And I'm telling you guys, this is like one of a kind. It doesn't happen often here in Mindanao. So if you're not here during August 21, you will miss out a lot. So we're inviting you to be present for the largest TEDx event in the Philippines, and that is TEDx Lanang Avenue this August 21, this Kadangpan.
All right, so on that note, thank you very much to all our guests this morning and to our media friends who are here this morning. I'll see you again in 2 weeks for Pep Talks. Salamat ug mabuhay madayaw sa tanan. Salamat. Let's have